Hey, it's Buddy from Root and Earth. Thanks for checking out another video. Likes, comments, shares, and subscriptions are all a free and excellent way to support my channel. So if you haven't done so, please do if you enjoy my content. Today, I am deep in the mountains of western North Carolina in search of Red Reishi, more specifically Ganoderma tsugae, which is a type of Red Reishi that is specific to eastern hemlock trees. Here in the Carolinas and a lot of the East Coast, the eastern hemlock is being decimated by a blight which is caused by the woolly adelgid beetle, which is an insect that infects this tree and causes it to die. Now, Ganoderma tsugae is a parasitic mushroom that tends to infect already weakened trees, and so it is helping to decimate the population of hemlock here in the Carolinas. So it's a blessing and a curse, but the reishi is pretty readily available during the time that it is fruiting, which is generally from June through July in this part of the world. Now, the habitat for this mushroom is, as you can see, it's mountainous, fairly cool compared to the lower areas. I am in an elevation today of about 3,500 feet. It is hardwood dominated, but there are lots of eastern hemlocks here. There's one behind me that we'll check out in a minute, but first let's go over the identification characteristics of this mushroom. And I've found a few. I haven't found many today, but this is a really nice one. It's known as the Varnish Shelf mushroom. That's one of the common names, and as you can see, it looks as if it has been coated with varnish. It's very shiny when it's at this stage. It will be growing off of the tree itself in this shelf formation. This is a large one. They are generally more this size. When this mushroom first emerges, it will be nothing but a blob of white. It looks like a marshmallow on the outside of the tree. As it grows, that marshmallow becomes this leading edge. A lot of people will say that this mushroom is not edible and is strictly for medicinal purposes. I disagree with that. As it's growing, it will have a very fat white outer edge, which is very tender if you cut it, and I find it to be delicious if it's cooked any way that you would cook mushrooms. It has a flavor that is iron rich and somewhat similar to liver. It's very good. Once it's at this stage, however, it is strictly medicinal. It's spongy, it's very fibrous and woody. It will grow red in the center, fading out to this yellow at the edge. The underside will be white and porous. This one has got some bruises where I had to knock this one off the tree. It was up high. These can grow anywhere from ground level up to 80 or 100 feet up the tree. So sometimes if there's an infected tree, you can spot it from quite a ways off because it will be covered in these. They're one of the most beautiful mushrooms that you are likely to see. Now here is a very large hemlock behind me, which unfortunately has succumbed to the blight and it is fully dead. But you can see it's covered in older specimens of Ganoderma tsugae. These are from last year. And that's another good indicator. If you're looking for this mushroom, you will very oftentimes find the rotting leftovers from last year's crop on the tree as you're walking through the woods looking. More and more people are aware of this mushroom and collecting it. And so it used to be pretty easy to just walk trails in the mountains and find it. These days I find I am having to go further up and into more rugged terrain to find it, because a lot of the people who are hunting it, they like to harvest it very early. Personally, I like to harvest it after it has dropped at least some of the spores. I make dual extract tinctures out of this, and I actually like to include spores in my tincture. I feel that it makes a stronger medicine. But those are the characteristics, and hopefully this video will help you out in hunting and finding this mushroom. It's amazing just to see, beyond collecting. But thanks so much for watching again, and another way to support my channel is to go to our website at www.rootandearth.com and check out some of the products that I make along with my lovely and talented herbalist wife, Leslie, and we would really appreciate it. Thanks so much.